These are Guanabana trees, and we are in the middle of November, and these Guanabanas are putting out fruit still at this time. Now here is a baby one, or like a juvenile one, and we're in the middle of November, and by the time this would be ready to eat, it would be, I guess, the end of December, early January. And around that time, we're going to be experiencing a lot of cold weather, you know, nights in the 40s, nights in the 50s and the 60s. And soursop really don't like that kind of weather for making fruit, because they need warm weather. And the warmer it is, the sweeter the fruit is. And unfortunately, I don't think this one's going to be very sweet in December and January. It wants to make fruit all year round. If it wasn't for this cold weather that we get here in South Florida every winter, I mean, we experience winter every year. If it wasn't for that, these things would be making fruit all year round. This is, by the way, the Miami Soursop. All right, now we have, you know, a flower here, and we have a dead flower that already, the petals came off already, that looks like got affected by fungus, just like mango does. And then we have another baby fruit here. Now this baby fruit has a little bit of cushiony cotton mealybug on here, but it doesn't matter. As long as you spray this with copper about every 2 or 4 weeks, it should be fine. Now it's November, mid-November. By the time this is ready to eat, you know, have to grow about this big. It needs a lot of warm weather, and we experience winters here every year. Not really severe, but severe enough for soursop, because they're ultra tropical. So what's going to happen when this is ready in late December, January, they are going to be low in sugar, because they need warmth in order to be sweet. And it's a shame, because these things want to make fruit all year round, but since they're ultra tropical, they don't perform very well in the winter time. So the ones that flower, the ones that become fruit in let's say springtime, they would have to flower like in January, and maybe like this, or a little bit earlier, in order to have fruit in early spring. Now once again, we are in mid-November, and these things still want to make a lot of fruit. You know what happened? I didn't come here this weekend to check on the trees, and I found not one on the floor, but maybe 5 or 6 that were ripe and ready to eat, and maybe even ready to ship out as a winter soursop grown in South Florida. So it was really heartbreaking. It's truly a sin what happened. But this one I found on the floor. It's intact, and I'm gonna tell you if it's sweet, because the cold weather robs the sugar from the fruit. But it hasn't been cold enough yet. I think this is still gonna be very sweet. So let me give it a little taste. Excellent. Despite the weather, I mean, last night it was in the 60s, last week it was in the 40s, and the leaves dropped, the fruit stayed, because the fruit has more cold tolerance than the actual leaves. And this one has fully developed before we got that cold snap, so I guess it's not affected at all by the cold weather, because it definitely still has a lot of sugar in it. The fruits that develop in January, if there's still any, I doubt, because this thing will make fruit all year. I doubt it'll have any sugar in January though, or in February. I'll be stretching it if I'm expecting it to have some sugar in December, but it's possible if it's warm enough. But this, wow, very sweet. And I shouldn't be that surprised. I kind of knew it wasn't going to be low in sugar. How lucky am I to be able to eat this fresh off the tree in the middle of November, because It's a very rare fruit here in South Florida. Eat it. Let me see you.
Okay.
Let me see your reaction.
A ver si es tan dulce como tú dices.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
No lie?
No.
No lie.
It's sweet. Very sweet.
Yeah. Now, like I was saying before, I wanted to show you guys. Here's another one that broke, that splattered on the floor. There's another one there. There's another one there. So that's 3. That one's 4. And there's another one around there somewhere. But I'm going to try this one because it looks fresh. Looks like a fresh kill. So I think it's still good. And it is. Look how white it is. There's nothing wrong with this baby. She says it's gross, but even better than this one that we're taking home.
It's sweet?
Yeah, it's very sweet. It's very good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just on the floor. How beautiful. And the skin is like, it wants to turn yellow. I think, you know, in some cases, some of them do turn yellow, even if they're not supposed to be yellow. But they have a tendency to do that. Enjoying Miami Soursop. Now, if you want to get one of these soursops, not the fruit, but a tree, so you can grow your own, and it will make you fruit if you take care of it. If you spray it with copper, if you fertilize it, you will get fruits in a pot or in the ground. So if you want to get one of these trees, just go to larafarmsmiami.com.